I've been through enough tragedy or pain in my life that I've learned how to first survive it and then thrive in it. And I see myself as being intelligent and spiritually strong and aware, and yet this thing has leveled me. And
well, it's understandable that when there's something that you want very much, any time that your life experience gives birth to a desire that you are not living, it is normal that there would be a tremendous disruption. Remember, when you feel strong passion, it means strong desire and no resistance. When you feel strong pain, as in this leveling that you're talking about, it means you have a powerful desire, but you are not a vibrational match to it. And the thing that is tricky about this is that it's hard to find yourself, make yourself be a vibrational match when you are observing what is. And so the reason that we were wanting you, when you were talking about wanting to know the truth of it, the reason that we want you to step back and take a broader view of it is because once you show yourself that you can reconnect in a very consistent way with your source energy, even amidst all this tragedy that is happening around you, you will show yourself once and for all your ability to be connected under any and all conditions. And once you are connected under these conditions, then well-being has to be your experience. The question that we would like to put to you, and you can answer it or not, but it's a question worth pondering, is when you understand that law of attraction is always matching vibration, and then you accept that there must have been a mismatch in our vibrations or we would still be together. The question that we are wanting to ask you is, would you want something that was a mismatch to your vibration to remain within your experience? And the first answer that usually comes forth is yes. I would have liked it to have stayed the way it was. And we say, well, first of all, it cannot. In other words, law of attraction never makes exceptions. But then the next question we want to ask you is, would you really want someone to stay with you out of a sense of commitment or obligation?
No, but I don't see it as being something static. I have always viewed our relationship as being something dynamic, and we've gone through hard times in the past, and we sought help, and it blossomed out of that. And I became aware through this that I could forgive him. I didn't know that before this all happened, but I became aware of that, and I thought there are things that are greater than an affair or falling in love with another woman. There's family and marriage, and I see.
But you see, what you're amplifying is sort of the world view. It is the human physical view, and it is not a very good vibrational match to what we're talking to in terms of the laws of the universe. In other words, very often we talk to our physical friends and we say to them, now society would tell you one thing, and law of attraction is really responding in a different way. And so we are really not encouragers of anyone keeping commitments. We are more encouragers of people being true to the vibration of their now and letting law of attraction bring to them that which is a match to their now. So it could come down like this. Let's say that, as you've described to us, that your mate is looking for something. He obviously was, as he went off. And as he believes that he has found something that he is looking for, it's natural that you would be feeling left behind. Now, as you stand here in your pain and you continue to feel the absence of what you want and the resentment of what has happened, or even the justified blame that you are feeling, what happens is you keep holding yourself in a vibration that will not allow the things that you want. It doesn't allow him back. It doesn't allow something else back. In other words, you can't get to where you want to be while you're feeling the way you're feeling. And even though your world laws would say you are right, and even though most of the world councils would say you are right, still law of attraction says, as long as you feel like this, you cannot get what you want.
I don't want to be right. I want to be happy.
So, that's very good news, because in wanting to be happy, so as you stand in the face of this very intense situation and you reach for the thought that feels best, what might it be? In other words, ramble a little bit. Sometimes it takes a while to get to it, but just keep trying to reach for the thought that feels best in the context of this unpleasant subject.
Freedom and enrichment in being a single mom, being single.
All right, now those are words, and we think that from time to time you have found that. But in light of the vibration that you are feeling now, that was too far of a stretch for you. So just reach from where you currently are, amidst all of this. Just reach for the thought that feels best from where you are. In other words, reach for a genuine thought that is amplifying a true feeling within you. Reach for the best feeling one you can from where you are standing right now. None of them feel all that good, do they? But just reach. In other words, just reach for the best feeling thought from where you are. And you see what we are getting at here. It's easy to offer all kinds of words, but we want you to offer some words that are true to the feeling that is within you. So just do your best to, in the vibrational range that you have, just reach for the best feeling thought that you can verbalize here.
Okay. Stop blaming myself for the failure of the marriage.
Good. Now that was good. Now that was actually very good, because so as you stand here, there's all kinds of blame and all kinds of discomfort, and it can be very far-reaching. And as you did the best you could from where that was very good. I'm wanting to stop blaming myself for the failure of this. Now that, in the scope of all possible thoughts, is not really a very good feeling thought. But in the scope of the thoughts that have been surrounding you, it was a strong effort, and it was a very good choice of a thought. So now stay there for a moment and amplify that just a little more. In other words, stay there. Let's get 17 seconds out of that better feeling thought just by rambling around that thought. Just keep sort of feeling and talking around that thought. Law of attraction is a big player in all things. And while there might have been warning signs that I may have seen, most anybody in my position would not have seen them. And we're all doing pretty much the best that we know how to do. And I wouldn't actively ask anybody to be in a place that they don't want to be. And now, we're not getting into the range of making you feel great, and we're not getting into the range of you looking for a new relationship, and we're not even getting into the range of you getting him to come back if he could change it. In other words, all you're doing is soothing yourself a little better and leaving yourself in a little bit better feeling place. That felt better. Now reach for another thought, a thought that the best thought that you can find from where you stand.
Look at how far you've come since the divorce. You're eating again. You're sleeping again.
Good.
You experience some joy every day.
Good. Very good. All right. Now, of those thoughts that you just offered, you came to a pretty good feeling thought. You're experiencing some joy in every day. Now let's milk that a little bit. Ramble there just for the good feeling that you can get from it. I'm once again experiencing joy for no good reason. It just comes. I delight in my children every day. Yes.
My patients enjoy coming to see me, and I enjoy them.
I'm discovering that my joy is not dependent on someone else. I'm discovering that I can reconnect with a feeling of well-being, even with things in my immediate experience not being right where I need them to be. I'm discovering that I can set my own tone. Now, it feels much better, doesn't it? And as you said, you can feel that there's a range in your vibration. And as you came here, you came looking for some answers and in your powerful words looking for the truth for all of this. And what we are powerfully wanting to say to you in as deliberate and emphatic terms as we can give to you, that what this is all about is that you are a teacher of vibration. You are a teacher of well-being. And you cannot teach that which you do not know. And what you are in the process of remembering is that under any and all conditions, for no good reason, you can continue to stay connected to source energy and allow the energy that creates worlds, the God force that is your source, to flow through you. And that it's not anybody else's job to line up in any specific way in order to cause you to achieve that. And as you hold that place, and you will more easily, in other words, as you say, you've come a very long way because it was your determination. You want to find joy again. And you are just beginning to tiptoe into the perimeters of that. In other words, there is so much more for you. It is our absolute promise to you that joy beyond anything that you've ever lived before is just before you, not a great distance before you. You're right on the brink of opening to it. This place that you are currently standing and this place that you've just passed through will give you enormous amounts of information that you can gently and lovingly offer to others, because, you see, this is a physical world where there are all kinds of people who are coming to us and coming to you and wanting someone to magically make everything better. And what you are, as we are teachers, that it happens from the inside out, you see. There will be a time, not very long from now, that you will see your mate, even in his new current experience, as a very strong partner in helping you to come to a very powerful realization that it's going to put you in a more powerful, deliberate, creative, joyful place than you could have ever been if it had not been for all of that.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Neither one of you betrayed the other. In other words, neither one of you who have not kept your greater commitment or word to one another. Imagine a friend who joins you in the physical, who says, I want to be your friend, and I want life to always be good for you, but I see that you are weak, so I will always use my strength, and I will feather your bed. I will care for you in every way. I will keep you from any possible difficulty. I will use my strength. I will get out there and evaluate the contrast, and I will get out there and I will give birth to rockets of desires, and I will grow and feel powerful and glorious and deliberate in my experience, and I will take care of you, the one who cannot grow and the one who cannot care, and the one. Or imagine another friend who says, I see you as powerful as I. I see you as able to take care of yourself as I am able to take care of myself. I see you as a powerful creator examining contrast in the same way that I am examining contrast. I do not need to cater to you or feather your bed or take care of you or protect you. In other words, so many parents, their dominant desire is to get out there and soothe every possible situation so that their delicate, fragile children will not have to encounter anything that is uncomfortable. And we say, they did not come forth wanting anyone to take care of them. You came forth as powerful creators wanting to find your own way, and it's only in the discovery of your own strength that you are ever happy, you see. You are never happy in the discovery of someone else's strength. Only in the discovery of your own strength are you ever happy, you see. And this was the promise that the two of you made, that you would remind one another of the clarity of your beings, you see.
Thank you.
Indeed.